Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get straight to the content. Yeah, wait. Hold on. Before we get to the content, go to my description right now. Hit the link. Go subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. I know y'all want to laugh, man. I'm here to bring the jokes, the laughs, and all that back to YouTube. Go on over there right now and subscribe, man. That way you ain't got to sit up here and watch all this gangster. She's knit every day, even though it's fun. Yes, it is fun, but go on over there and get your laugh on. Let's get to this content, man. This right here caught my attention. I actually know this guy on this clip right here, man. I actually know him, been around him a few times when I used to be in a little rap game, hanging around the rap superstars. I'm tied so many ways to this game. It's, you know, I don't really talk about a lot of that stuff on here, but I'm tied to the game. But this right here tripped me out, man. And this is about Wack 100. This is about Wack 100, man. Y'all not going to believe what Wack 100 did, man. Some of y'all going to say, man, no, he didn't. He lying. All right, well, let's go see what this man talking about. Let's go. Let's go check it out.
Probably did a bunch of other stuff that could have gone.
Can I tell you a Fed story?
Sure.
That very apartment that you came to.
Yes. You still have it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
This is why I don't have it. So I used to get plane tickets from a guy overseas.
Okay.
And this guy, come to find out, was stealing people's airline miles. So one morning, it was probably like 6 a.m. Boom, 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 boom at my door. I'm on the toilet because I'm taking my regular morning.
Yep.
I come out. I still have my pants down because I'm like, what's going on? Go to the peephole. I see 4 FBI agents outside of my shit, right? Big ass guns. I'm like, I think y'all got the wrong number. He's like, are you stealing? I'm like, huh? Open the door. It's like 30 of them in my hallway of my spot.
30? Jesus.
They came in there.
Yeah, you going to jail. Whenever you see 30 police officers at your door,
lock his ass up. Lock his ass up.
You going to jail.
Going to jail.
Yeah, you going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Man, can you imagine looking out your peephole and there's police out there yelling your name? You like, man, I ain't did nothing. What they here for? Like, man, y'all got the wrong person. You just know they got the wrong person, and all the time they got the right person. Let's get back to this. This is the homie Stack Quo.
Put on my pants, lay me on the ground. I'm like, dog, y'all got the wrong person. He sat me down and he's like, yeah, we doing a sweep right now. Long story short, the guy that I was getting the tickets from was getting them fraudulently, and I didn't know that.
Okay.
So they thought, and what he was doing was selling them to other people. I was paying for him direct and using it. I didn't know what he was doing, which come to find out long time after everything, they knew I had nothing to do with it, but I still played out. You know what I mean? And Wack was there for me during that time. He helped me with my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He came in there.
Did this make the news?
All right, so he said Wack 100 helped him with his lawyer. A lot of people say, man, Rock, why you so cool with that nigga Wack, man? Nigga, you always. If it wasn't for one thing that Wack did for me, man, me and him would have been had a squabble. We would have been knuckle up and had a fade. But he did one thing, and when he did that one thing, it woke my game up. I ain't gonna say what he did. One day I might say it. One day I might just tell the whole story like, man, this is what happened. This is what happened one day, man. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a little hint of what happened. So one day I did a diss track on the rapper of the game, which is my homeboy. I did a song on him, and it was ringing through the, the Compton streets, right? I got a phone call one night from Wack, and I'm going in. I'm talking how I talk at this time. This post Rick ain't no Rick Rock on the internet. I wasn't even talking how I'm talking now. But we was having a conversation. He wasn't on the internet at this time, so we both having a man-to-man conversation. And then he gave me some information that only me and whoever I told the information to. So it was some backdoor activity about to go down. And when the backdoor activity was about to go down and I got aware of it, it woke my game up. And I was fresh out the penitentiary. That was probably like 2013. I think this was like a year of me being out the second time I got out. So when I got that information, I was like, man, that's how they getting down out here. Because I left. I was gone for a long time. And that right there made me look at everybody around me different. He didn't have to tell me that. Imagine if he would have went along with the play. He would have went along with it and something would have happened. I probably wouldn't be here because I know what people do for something strange for a little piece of change. That's the only reason why And I ain't got to say no more about that. But yeah, man, even game, that's my homeboy, man. And when I made that song, I was getting into it. I wasn't getting into it with him, but I had a few words to say about his brother. Brother, good cat, man. And yeah, man, Gang called me one day and he was like, look, Rock, I take the fade for my brother, man. We still homies, man. Like stall him out. Cause Gang he wasn't even in the city at this time. He didn't already got his bread. He living good. But you know, everybody's still out there on Brazil Street. That's another story. But yeah, when Gang told me that, that's when I looked at him like, oh yeah, this nigga right here, he the truth. I knew him since high school, but when I knew him at high school, he wasn't the rapper of the game yet. So it's a whole lot, man. I'm so rooted in and tied in to a lot of this stuff that I haven't talked about yet. Maybe one day I will, but as of right now, there ain't no money in it, so ain't no need for me to talk about it. Let's go see what Wack did for this cat right here. Let's rewind it back and get back to it.
Well, my lawyer, you know what I'm saying, he came in there.
Did this make the news?
No, because I'm not famous. But I think had it made the news, it would have been different. But I was facing 20 years in jail.
What the
for wire fraud.
And did you have to like actually fight it and get a lawyer and everything?
Wack got the lawyer.
But oh, really?
Wack, he introduced me to the lawyer, the same lawyer that Suge had. That dude, the Wax guy, the dude, that Blueface used him too. So shout out to him. And I remember because they were trying to offer me a plea of 7 to 14 months.
What?
Yeah, because and then Wack came in there. I don't know what made him come by the office because I was almost about to sign it because the lawyer was convincing me like, nah, it's a good deal because I was facing 20.
Even though they were not going to be able to prove that you had any sort of insider.
They don't care about that. When the feds come and get you, ain't no such thing because they ain't got nothing to prove. When they come, they got everything. They got majority of what they need. Sometimes they'll get you. I've never been to the feds, but what I heard. I know the regular police, sometimes they'll get you just to see if you're going to turn on whoever they really trying to get.
Knowledge that this was shady.
But I had so much friends that have dealt with the feds, you just scared. You just don't know. So you just like, fuck it. Because it was a 98%, 99% they win. Man, Wack walked in that office like an angel and was like, hell no. You ain't signing that. And Wack was showing the lawyer like, look, this how I get, he didn't know. And it changed everything. I had to pay whatever I owed. I paid it fast, went to the court in Dallas with the lawyer. They say, yo, you shouldn't even be in here. You didn't know what was going on. The guy said I didn't know. And I just end up, because I had to get something, I ended up getting a year probation. But I was facing 20 years in jail. And I'm saying, going back to what you were saying, the feds ain't no joke. Yeah. So when all these rappers and everything that they dealing with that fed stuff, the state, okay, that's one thing. But that fed shit is serious. And
yes, it is. We're going to see with Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. We're going to definitely see. I want to see how Loose Cannon going to respond when he go to trial, man. You know, and I don't want to talk bad. I did a lot of trash talking over the years on Loose Cannon, his wife, Sharice Mills. I did a lot going back and forth talking about them people. Hopefully he get action, man. But I want to see, man. I really want to see what they got, how that's going to play out.
Like when I seen that come across with Lil Durk, I immediately was like, damn, I was hurt for him. And anybody that goes through that, because I never would have imagined. I was in jail. They locked me up. And I'm just like, damn, I remember looking out the window and seeing people walk on the street. I almost threw up because I couldn't believe that had happened to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I stay out the way. You know that. Yeah. I'm low key. So
you seem like you would very much avoid being involved in any kind of criminal conspiracy.
He a cool dude, man. He was over there with Dr. Dre. I remember every time I used to come in the studio, he was quiet, but he'll watch you. He remind me of 2T's, Kendrick Lamar, Bodyguard. Them type of dudes, they watch you. They don't do no talking, but they will watch you. They watching your every move, man. Man, hey, good dudes, man. Dude, a solid dude, man.
At this
Anything, I didn't know. Yeah. I've been getting tickets. I had been getting tickets from that guy since like 2008. He was introduced to me by a colleague of mine, homeboy of mine that used to rap in my little crew. And I thought he was just getting like, I never knew what he was doing illegal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I was writing it off on my taxes. That's how you know I didn't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, because his prices weren't too different than the which was the flight, was the people that use the travel agent. Right. So I use him or the travel agent. I would go between them. So if she can get me one for $250, I use hers. His was $300 every time.
That's a huge argument, what you just said, in favor of getting a second opinion when it comes to even something like your lawyer, because you know, us as non-lawyers, we just kind of assume like the lawyer knows 1,000 times more than me about the law. So
no, they don't. Sometimes them lawyers be working with them DAs trying to get your ass to take a deal.
He's telling me that I need to take this year or whatever, then you should probably just do it. And the fact that somebody like Wack, who's all street smarts, that he was able to like interject himself, and that's insane.
So that's why, like, when I look at even content, I know a lot of people that hate Wack, and I don't care.
See, he been around when I've been around. Like, I don't care what nobody talking about, nigga. I ain't listen, bro. Any nigga want to get out, we can take that fade. I ain't turning down nothing from nobody, no man on here, man. When you get in my face, I can say what I want to say on this internet. But I know these guys, him, Stat Quo, like I said, if y'all go look him up and do your homework and research, man, this dude right here, he really somebody in the game. When I knew Wack, he wasn't this internet dude. He wasn't in the streets doing none of this stuff that he doing on the internet. I never even knew it was this side of that dude, man. He was more like quiet and laid back then. He wasn't none of this. All this stuff that you see on the internet, I be telling certain dudes, I'll be like, man, that nigga playing the character, man. But now when you get so make this a routine and part of your daily program, you get caught up in it, and sometimes you just embody that character, and you know that the internet is gonna talk about it. That's how you win on the internet. When you get people to talk about you, all this stuff is a false reality. None of this stuff is real. Once you cut your phone off, once you cut the camera off, and you step outside, that's when reality start. Now, whatever you did on the internet, half the time dudes will forget till somebody walk up on them and pop their ass upside their head. That's when the reality set in. But yeah, I didn't know who this dude is that's on the internet, man.
They can hate him,
right?
He been good to me.
Yeah.
So I disagree with a lot of shit he do, but I'll never disagree in front of everybody else. We'll have a personal conversation. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him things like, hey man, come on, man. We have our talks, you know what I mean? On everything. So but I know, like, somebody say, oh man, I don't rock with Adam 22. I'm like, nah, that's my dog. I don't care what you talk about. That's family for me. Because when that situation went down, you stepped up and said it. And there's a lot of people that were there just like you. They ain't say shit.
Yeah.
All right, now I've seen it. I'm telling you, I've been around, man. If we had cameras back then, man, and we had cameras back then when we was doing that LAX album, man, I'm on one of them songs called All These Hoes, Me, Game, and Corrupt. I didn't get my credit on the thing because I was locked up. I had went back to the pen, and the homie from up north, Rick Rock, had the name sold up. So they wanted to put the song out. The song was going to go on LAX, the LAX album, homie. Back then they say, man, you sound, it's a whole lot. I'll tell them stories later on. But if we had cameras back then, oh my man, we would have been rich, man. But yeah, man, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about all this? I'll catch all of y'all on the next one, man. I am not feeling good. I am about to leave the studio and take me a day off. I need some rest. You all get y'all rest too, man. Go to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Count, man. Go over there and get y'all laugh on. The link is in the description. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. And whoever don't like what I'm talking about, hey, it don't matter. Because when I get paid, I'm going to be on your Instagram. I'm going to be on your Facebook. I'm going to be trying to find your girl that's tagged. And I'm going to try to knock her with some of this gizane. You think they going to turn me down? You crazy. I'm gone, y'all.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.